Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Waiting and Watching. This week we've come out into the nature to see what we can see. Here among the trees, walking towards a cliff, where we'll get a nice vantage point. We've got a bridge there. And we can hear the birds calling. Do you recognize that? I do. We'll just take it in as we walk towards this bridge. Hear the footsteps underneath us. Elk calling in the distance. As you walk through the trees, imagine a breeze blowing gently on you. I think we're getting near some water. Yes, it gets louder now. No? That's okay. Expectations are not always meant to be fulfilled. There's not water under that bridge. But there may be water around. Let's see what we can see here. A blue jay out on the rocks. Oh, and ravens taking to the sky. Look at the way that they soar. And down, and away they go. The way they glide through the air and can take off is fascinating. Lovely. I think the water may be down there that we were talking about, because we can see a large amount of fog coming up off of it. It's a good indicator that there's a body of water. Listen to all the sounds. They're out today. do we have here? A new friend. Hear the flutter of the wings around us as we move slightly, gently closer in order to see the bighorn ram. How about that? Go in for a little closer look here. Very cool. Look at the horns. Why don't we wait until our friend has picked his head up again? We'll wait and we'll watch for it so we can time it just right and capture this moment. Just grazing on grass, getting its fill. We can observe from all angles. Let's go a little higher. Let's look and see what will really make this moment that we want to capture. Do we want our ram friend to stand out against the wooded backdrop here amongst the grass and get down on eye level? Maybe switch to a little full lens. Right there, in between the grass blades, we'll position the head and horns. Nice. If we darken it just so slightly, we'd go for a little lower exposure. It seems a bit bright out here in the daytime. What about that? Turn that setting off again after today. Well, thank you for taking this time with us, friend Ram. We'll let you continue grazing. We'll head over this way. See what else there is out here in the nature. Do you feel the stress roll off of you like waves crashing upon a shore? That would not really be rolling off. But after they break and they come up onto the sand and then they retreat back, in that moment when everything pulls away, there's a peaceful stillness. Sometimes we fall, so we can pick ourselves back up again. Let's see if we can find another way up onto this rock. Maybe if we jump from here? There we go. It takes multiple attempts sometimes. Now we've got, look at this. Well, isn't this lovely? We've got a rainbow forming underneath the waterfall, in front of. Let's see if we can safely make our way down there. this way and head down where it's nice and safe to walk. Always want to look twice. Evaluate your options before making a decision. Down and around. And I think we'll find a spot right over here. Right down here near the water's edge. Here we are. How about this? How often do you get to see something like this? Incredible. There we go. We'll move a bit. Wow. Well, that's incredible too. A complete accident. The way the water is shimmering around this, it almost seems like there are multiple fish. Let's see if we can find an angle. There we go. Where the reflections aren't so much. Can make it look a little natural. Back up here. Let's adjust the focus. Bring our focus into the fish itself. See if we can not be able to get a little lower, so we'll simply angle it here. Make sure we're in focus. What about that? How about that? A complete accident. And sometimes you're surprised by what you see when you go out. We'll go nice and wide on this. I think it's not very often that you get to see waterfalls like this. How about this? How about this right here from the view of the water? Get this moving off of here. Try to find a nice angle. Go in just slightly. Just one right there. Now I like this. This is nice. Yeah. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Turn away from the waterfall. Listening to the noise, the roar of it is nice, but we want a nice dull roar. I believe that will do it for today. I'd like to thank you all for joining me. Maybe you'll join us again next week as we walk through nature, we wait, and we watch, and see what there is.